Was Loris Karius' infamous performance in the UEFA Champions League Final down to an unseen head injury? More. Latest transfer news: Karius allowed 2 rough goals in Liverpool's 3-1 loss to Real Madrid, throwing one ball off Karim Benzema and allowing a Gareth Bale rip to slip through his gloves. Massachussetts General Hospital has released, with permission of the Liverpool keeper, a statement detailing its diagnosis of a concussion suffered by Karius. At the time of our evaluation, Mr. Karius's principal residual symptoms and objective signs suggested that visual spatial dysfunction existed and likely occurred immediately following the event. Additional symptomatic objectively noted areas of dysfunction also persisted. It could be possible that such deficits would affect performance. Karius issued a formal apology after the game, one which could have only been more troublesome to pen given the concussion. Head injuries are scary stuff, and we hope the full recovery expected by Mass Gen comes quickly to the German keeper. Sergio Ramos should probably avoid Merseyside for a while. Massachussetts General Hospital released statement saying that Liverpool's Loris Karius was concussed during the UEFA Champions League Final after being hit by Sergio Ramos. National team was likely either in the FIFA 94 video game, Nerd Voice, you mean FIFA International Soccer, Nick, or that summer's World Cup tournament which saw the Green Falcons stun Belgium and beat Morocco in making it out of the group stage in America. Live World Cup scores: Saudi Arabia qualified for the next 3 tournaments, but did not win a match. Their finishes: 28th, 32nd, and 28th. After 2 tournaments off, the Green Falcons are back in the World Cup. For more history on Saudi Arabia, click here. More latest 2018 World Cup news: what group are they in? Group A game schedule. Group A full 2018 World Cup schedule. Here Thursday, June 14th, Russia v Saudi Arabia, Moscow 11 a.m. ET Wednesday, June 20th, Uruguay vs Saudi Arabia, Rostov-on-Don 11 a.m. ET Monday, June 25th, Saudi Arabia v Egypt, Volgograd 10 a.m. ET projected lineup: 4-3-2-1. Check out the 23-man squad list in full: Al-Muayyuf, Al-Raik, Al-Bolayahi, Hassau, Al-Harbi, Al-Faraj, Ali Kaibari, Kanu Al-Jassim, Al-Shari Al-Salawi. Star player, Mohamed Al-Salawi, scored the first of his 28 international goals as an equalizer against Spain in 2010. While Saudi Arabia would lose 3-2, Al-Salawi has continued to score and becoming a national hero. He broke the Saudi transfer record in 2008, and has scored 108 league goals in 174 matches for Al Nassr. Manager, Juan Antonio Pizzi, a La Liga winner as a player at Barcelona. Pizzi has watched over Valencia, Lyon, and San Lorenzo as a manager. Internationally, he guided Chile to the 2016 Copa America. Juan Antonio Pizzi. Photo by Buda Mendes. Getty Images. Secret weapon: Fahad Al-Mulad. The 23-year-old is back from a loan to Levante in La Liga, and can dazzle when in form. Prediction: out in the group stage. Scoring multiple goals would be an achievement, and plucking a point cause for celebration. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Jordan Shaqiri has confirmed he will not be at Stoke City next season following their relegation from the Premier League. More latest transfer news: Shaqiri, 26, was Stoke's top goal scorer last season as they were relegated from the top flight following a 10-year stay. It is believed he is available for $17.9 million due to a release clause in his contract. The Swiss international is focused on a big World Cup for his country this month, but speaking to Swiss outlet Aargauer Zeitung, he confirmed he will not be playing in England's second tier next season. Yes, of course. It is no secret that I will leave the club. "I would love to stay in England, I think the league is perfect for me," Shaqiri said. "It's the best league with the best players, but I do not want to exclude anything. Everyone wants to compete with the best, that was one reason why I chose the Premier League. And that's why I want to take the next step now." Where next for Shaqiri? He has been linked with the move to either West Ham or Everton, which would be a good fit for the diminutive winger who operated in a more central role for the Potters last season. Shaqiri's ability is clear for all to see, but a combination of him flashing in and out of games and Stoke not getting him the ball enough has seen him have an up and down time of things in the Premier League. Surely he will flourish in a team willing to give him the ball and with other attackers around him who he can bounce off. Brazilian midfielder Fred is closing in a move to Manchester United from Shakhtar Donetsk. Fred, 25, was reportedly at United's training ground on Monday for a medical after playing for Brazil in their 2-0 friendly win against Croatia at Anfield on Sunday. After that game he spoke to the media and confirmed that a move to United was in the works, but that he was focused on heading to the 2018 World Cup with the Selecao. The central midfielder will reportedly cost $69 million, and Jose Mourinho sees him as a perfect foil to Nemanja Matic in the heart of United's team. Fred can make surging runs from deep positions, but is also able to lock down midfield and doesn't shirk from his defensive responsibilities. Fred has played 156 times for Shakhtar since joining them from Brazilian side Internacional in 2013, and has appeared in the UEFA Champions League regularly. He was previously linked with the move to Man City, but Pep Guardiola cooled his interest in the man who has 8 caps for Brazil. Mourinho loves a midfield terrier, and it appears likely that Fred is about to be a Red. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. Santos have a new teenage sensation up front. Latest 2018 World Cup news. With the likes of Pelé and Neymar making their name at the Brazilian club in the past, Rodrigo is following in their footsteps. The 17-year-old scored a hat-trick in just 9 minutes in the first half of their 5-2 win against Vitória on Sunday in the Brazilian top flight. Not bad. Take a look at the video below to see the teenage sensation in action. Surely it's only a matter of time before the Brazil U17 international is sold to Europe for big bucks. Remember the name, Rodrigo. Getting to know Egypt in the World Cup for the first time since 1990, and they've only ever played in 4 World Cup games in their history, failing to ever win a match. Live World Cup scores. They are the most successful team in African history in terms of the Africa Cup of Nations with 7 titles, but that glory has never translated to the world stage. For more history on Egypt, click here. More latest 2018 World Cup news. What group are they in? Egypt are in Group A alongside hosts Russia, heavy underdog Saudi Arabia, and a Uruguay team packed with talent as Luis Suarez leads their charge. This was perhaps the easiest group they could have got, with Russia unfancied, and Saudi Arabia unlikely to make much of a mark in the tournament. Should say that Egypt and Uruguay should breeze through to the round of 16. Game schedule. Group A, full 2018 World Cup schedule. Here Friday, June 15th, Egypt v Uruguay, Ekaterinburg, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Tuesday, June 19th, Russia v Egypt, St. Petersburg, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday, June 25th, Saudi Arabia v Egypt, Volgograd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Projected lineup 4-3-3. Check out the 23-man. Salah's shoulder injury in Liverpool's UCL final loss to Real Madrid was a big blow for Egypt, but it seems as though he will make a speedy recovery and will make some kind of appearance in the World Cup. In his homeland he's become a godlike figure, and if Salah can deliver memorable moments and a first World Cup win for Egypt, he will truly become an Egyptian king. AP manager Hector Cooper, of Astley. experienced and much-traveled Argentine coach who has benefited greatly from the group of talent Egypt had coming through all at the same time, with Salah, Ahmed Hegazi and Mohamed Al-Nani leading the way. After losing to Cameroon in the final of the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, the Egyptian FA backed their men, and that worked out to be a great decision. Cooper will set up Egypt to be solid defensively and then rely on Salah to deliver the goals. Secret weapon. It would be easy to say Salah, but he's not really a secret, is he? The support of the Egyptian people is their secret weapon. Salah's otherworldly season has helped him become a superstar and create even more excitement around the Pharaohs' return to the World Cup. Prediction: Egypt start up with their toughest game of the group stage against Uruguay, but if they can grab a draw, then that will set them up nicely for games against Russia and Saudi Arabia. It feels like Egypt will make the round of 16 after finishing in second place behind Uruguay in the group stage. Facing either Portugal or Spain in the last 16 means that will likely be the end of the tournament. But with Salah around, who knows? Follow at JPW_NBC Sports.